You think pirate crews in One Piece are just about friendship and adventure? Think again. What if I told you that beneath the surface of loyalty and laughter lies a meticulously crafted strategic framework, essential for conquering the Grand Line and beyond? We're about to uncover the true purpose of these legendary crews, and it's far more complex than you ever imagined. From the very beginning, One Piece establishes that a pirate captain is nothing without a crew. But it's not just about having more bodies to fight. It's about building a specialized, self-sufficient unit capable of surviving the most dangerous seas in the world. The Grand Line isn't a place you can just sail through with a rowboat and a dream. It's a chaotic death trap with unpredictable weather, bizarre islands, and monstrous sea creatures. Survival requires experts. This is where the genius of Eiichiro Oda's world building shines. A successful crew isn't just a collection of strong fighters, it's a mobile, functional society. You need a navigator who can read the insane weather patterns and magnetic fields of the Grand Line. You need a doctor who can treat injuries from battles and cure unknown island diseases. You need a shipwright who can repair the constant damage your ship will inevitably take. You need a cook to keep everyone fed and a musician to keep morale high. Sound familiar? The Straw Hat Pirates are the perfect case study. Luffy, for all his strength, would have been dead in a barrel without the crew he assembled. Nami's navigational skills are literally the only reason they can travel the Grand Line. Without Chopper, the crew would have succumbed to injuries or sickness long ago. Frankie keeps the Thousand Sunny, their home and primary mode of transport, in one piece. Sanji ensures they have the energy to fight. And Brooks' music brings joy and comfort in the darkest times. Each member fills a critical, non-negotiable role. This isn't just a happy coincidence. It's a fundamental rule of the One Piece world. A crew without these specialists is doomed to fail. This strategic assembly is the first layer of what makes a pirate crew. More than just a band of friends, but beyond pure survival. The crew is the primary engine that drives the entire narrative forward. The story of One Piece isn't just Luffy's journey to become Pirate King. It's the collective journey of every crew member to achieve their own dream. Think about it. Every major story arc is fundamentally tied to the crew. The Arlong Park arc? That's about freeing Nami and her village, solidifying her role as the navigator. The Drum Island arc is centered on finding a doctor, which leads them to Chopper. Water 7 and Eni's lobby are a massive, emotional saga dedicated to rescuing Robin and getting a new shipwright in Frankie. Each new member introduces a new personal history, a new goal, and a new emotional core to the story. Zoro wants to be the world's greatest swordsman. Sanji is searching for the all blue. Usurp wants to be a brave warrior of the sea. These individual dreams don't just exist in parallel to Luffy's. They are woven into the very fabric of the adventure. The crew's journey becomes a tapestry of shared and individual ambitions, making the world feel larger and the stakes more personal. When they fight for one another, they're not just fighting for a friend. They're fighting for that friend's dream. This dynamic structure ensures the story is constantly evolving and deepening with every new recruit. The crew isn't just in the story. The crew asterisk is asterisk the story. Now, let's talk about the heart of any crew, the captain. In One Piece, the relationship between a captain and their crew is a unique symbiosis, a special kind of power dynamic that defines their entire existence. It all starts with the captain's will, the captain's ambition, their personality, their core beliefs. This is what sets the tone for the entire crew. It's the magnetic force that draws specific people to them and shapes their collective identity. Luffy's unbreakable will is centered on freedom and adventure. He doesn't want to conquer or rule. He wants to be the freest man on the sea. This philosophy attracts people who share a similar desire for liberation, whether it's from a painful past, a restrictive society, or their own fears. Luffy's absolute trust in his crew is legendary. He doesn't micromanage. He finds the best person for the job and lets them do it. He trusts Nami with the ship's course, Zoro with a key fight, and Sanji with their provisions. This isn't naivety. It's a leadership style built on profound faith. He knows he can't do it all, and his strength comes from his ability to rely on the strengths of others. In this high-stakes world, this level of delegation and trust is what allows them to overcome impossible odds. Luffy protects his crew's lives and dreams, and in return, they dedicate their own lives and skills to making his dream a reality. It's a perfect feedback loop of loyalty and respect. Of course, not all crews are built on this model. The diversity of captain-crew relationships is what makes the world so rich. Take Whitebeard, for example. He didn't build a crew. He built a family. He called his members his sons, and his primary goal was their protection and well-being. His will was paternal, and his crew's identity was that of a massive, powerful family that no one dared to touch. The loyalty he commanded was born from love and a sense of belonging. Then you have someone like Eustace Kid. His crew is driven by his raw, violent ambition and a thirst for notoriety. They are a reflection of his own aggression and desire to climb to the top through force. His relationship with his crew seems more like a traditional pirate captain and his subordinates, united by a common goal of plunder and power, but with his will being the absolute, unquestioned law. And on the darkest end of the spectrum, there's Blackbeard. His crew is a collection of opportunistic and treacherous individuals, brought together by a shared philosophy of might makes right, and the pursuit of power at any cost. There's very little genuine trust there. It's a fragile alliance of convenience, where each member, including Blackbeard himself, would likely betray the others if it suited their own goals. Their dynamic is a chilling reflection of their captain's own immoral and calculating nature. Through these different models, Oda explores various forms of leadership and loyalty, showing that the will of the captain truly forges the soul of the crew. So, when we look at the grand tapestry of One Piece, what do we see? We see that the pirate crew is far more than just a group of adventurers. It is the fundamental building block of the entire series. It's a strategic unit, meticulously designed with specialists to survive the impossible challenges of the Grand Line. It's a narrative engine, with each member's personal journey propelling the plot forward and adding layers of emotional depth, and it is a reflection of its captain's will. A symbiotic entity where trust and shared dreams forge an unbreakable bond that can challenge the world. The Straw Hat Crew isn't just a vehicle for the adventure, it's the heart, soul, and spine of the story. It's the framework through which we explore themes of freedom, friendship, and the pursuit of dreams. Without the crew structure, the epic tale of One Piece simply wouldn't be possible. The journey for the legendary treasure is, in the end, a story told through the lives of the crew who dared to chase it together. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the world of One Piece. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Let me know in the comments which pirate crew is your favorite and why. See you next time.